Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on that channel to recap Pocono race. You know, I've been pretty positive about NASCAR, like, for the most part, but this Pocono weekend was just garbage, man. I'm gonna just get to the cut. 0 out of 10. This was just an awful race. Have I been negative about NASCAR a lot? Yes. But it's been the truth, man. I mean, some of the cup races with Prime have been solid. Like, I thought Mexico City was solid. Thought Michigan was great. So I don't want to hear about anybody say, oh, I'm just negative. It's just Pocono's a bad track, and the next-gen car is horrendous. Bad racetrack, bad car, you get a shitty race. And the car's just utterly terrible. All credit to Briscoe in the world, but Denny and Blaney were both quite a bit faster. And Chase Buescher was stuck behind him and gained over half a second in 3 laps. Either his car fell off or he just... I don't know. Long run car must have been shit. But these fuel mileage races in the end turn out to be nothing burgers, because nobody meaningful ever runs out, nothing happens, no cautions, nothing happens. It's just, like I said, all credit to Briscoe in the world, and I hate Denny, but thing is, Denny and Blaney are both quite a bit faster and pushing full song while the 19 was saving fuel. You would think first place car saving fuel, second and third place guys who were faster could catch him, but when he'd get to him, he'd get too tight. So, I mean, I'll take Briscoe winning, but I'm just calling it how I see it. It's like pack it up, man. Nobody meaningful is ever gonna run out of fuel again at these fuel mileage races. Nothing happens. Get all hyped up for nothing. The Gen 7 Pocono, it's just predictably garbage. You can't even pass the car that's saving fuel. And Chase had a crazy drop-off. The only way you can pass the car in front of you is if they have some crazy drop-off. You can't pass anything without a huge advantage. The only reason he was still able to finish 5th was because they had such a massive gap to 6th. So he still got a top 5. The long run was just non-existent. Like, he could keep pace with the 19, 11, and 12 for a few laps, but they just died off. The long run pace usually isn't a negative, but it was today, especially in the final stage. But it's just Chase Briscoe saving fuel, and Denny's pushing as hard as he can and still can't pass him. Like, this car is ass. Like, I'm just being real. It's just not good. After all this fuel-saving talk, the last several weeks, which has been the most exciting part of the races, and it hasn't mattered at all because nothing happens. I'm happy Chase Briscoe won. I'll say that again. Yes! I like Chase Briscoe, but he's a solid winner. I mean, there's not really much else I can say. It's just embarrassing for NASCAR. It's been 3 years of this, and they don't care at all. It's just a joke. Look, it's never been easy to pass the leader at Pocono. But, oh, today wasn't all on the car. Yes, it is. Because maybe NASCAR should put more horsepower in these things. Or just have the Xfinity car. Today, yes, it's on the car. And it's on the car that NASCAR put out there. But saving fuel, I guess they were trading fastest laps. I don't know, man. It's just frustrating to watch. It just seems so suboptimal for NASCAR that a fuel-saving driver can hold his teammate who wasn't fuel-saving with a considerable help of dirty air to 2.5 mile track. Oh, he was always good on fuel. Sure, man. Like, he already did the cool down lap and burnout. Well, he was always on fuel. Well, they didn't have to share the radio where they said they'd be fucked on fuel. But don't give your... But if you're going to say, oh, Pocono's always been and will always be awful regardless of the car and package, you're giving NASCAR a pass with the car, so they'll be content with the next gen car and think you guys like it. When you don't. All 3 races this week stunk. Yes, it is Pocono, but 2, next gen car isn't good. But you could put me in front of the field with this and I can win. Like, there's too much dirty air. This car sucks. Give me a higher horsepower Xfinity car. The race today just shows how bad this car is, in my opinion. The leader was virtually impossible to pass. They didn't pull away, but you couldn't really get any closer than like 4 tenths. You could get like 2 tenths, 3 tenths, and then you get tied. It's just a pathetic car. You can save fuel while the rest of the field is going all out and not be passed. Congratulations, NASCAR. You hit a home run right there. It sounds about right with dirty air, and it's just next gen car things. But with Chase, he finished 5th. I want to get to that. Encouraging speed the last couple of weeks. Hardest part is going to be to back this up in the following race. Hopefully it can be done. But he's been driving well the last 2 weeks, and the performance from the crew the past few weeks has been great as well. He's been far more aggressive and smart with his restarts. He's been the attacker on restart, so it's going to be anything. Anything can happen in Atlanta. But they didn't keep up with the adjustments, though. Hopefully they do that going forward. But in Atlanta, he runs well in Atlanta, so I'm not really worried. I think he'll be up there, barring getting in chaos. Like he did in the first race this year. He was fast there. But this is very impressive driving. Should Briscoe win this? Yes, I'll give him his flowers for managing the fuel and the lead. However, this is just trash. Like, the second place car who's going all out can't get within like 3 tenths of the leader or even be able to be in his weight. It's just bad. It's just not amazing that cars going all out behind a car saving fuel for the entire last run couldn't pass him, though. Just yikes. And yes, Denny was going all out. He isn't going to let anyone win. And I'm sure, and Blaney, yes, they were both going all out. They just couldn't get there because it's too hard with this car. And you really think Denny would let up for anyone? If that's the case, then how come Blaney couldn't pass? And I'm sure, and I can tell you, Denny probably does not care. Like, he's chasing records. He wants wins. And he needs the playoff points as well, so he's not letting him win. But for NASCAR media, Jeff Gluck, which I agree with the tweet, but this is what we've been saying for a while, but you did not want to listen. You've been fighting us all year on this. We have been saying this. I figured people were trying to push, but there's not really much you can do when you get tired whenever you actually try. Next Gen's terrible. There's nothing new here. This car's a pile of shit on wheels. This can't happen in any circumstances. It's a good moment, yes, but it's a good moment Chase Briscoe won, but I have to be truthful. I focused on the good, there's your good. Briscoe won, there's your good. But what else was good? Tell me. Strategy? I guess? I don't mind a Briscoe win. But still, it's the truth. A car saving fuel shouldn't be faster than one going all out. It's just true, man. But this just sounds like a next gen race, man. It's like just trash. And Brad had a great car today as well, but a caution come out at the worst possible time. Couldn't catch a break. Perfect summary of his season. Brad literally threw his race because he was so desperate for clean air in this stupid fucking car. Brad was fast, but stupid caution come out. He threw his race because he was so desperate for clean air. Just how terrible this is. Kyle Busch crashed again. He angered the Dale Jr. fans. Qualified 26th. He sped on pit road, and he crashed. What a weekend, folks. It's just track position feels like about 95% of the time you're able to hold it. The field feels like, I guess, it's too close, I guess, and tires don't really wear out. But yeah, I'm getting races 0 to 10. Who were the stage winners? Hold on. Hamlin and Briscoe won the stages, and then Briscoe won the race. There were some incidents. There was a big crash where Kyle Busch was in it, SVG, and a few others were involved. Riley Herbst had a flat tire, took him out. Bubba had a flat tire. McDowell had a brake issue. So did Reddick. So some brake failures there, some brake issues. SVG spun. But yeah, there was incidents. Stage 2 was pretty chaotic, but other than that, it was pretty just straightforward, boring. Briscoe wins, Hamlin 2nd, Blaney 3rd, Buescher 4th, Elliott 5th. Nemechek 6th, another great finish for him, because Larson 7th, Priest 8th, Kozlowski 9th, Cindric 10th, Bowman 11th, Berry 12th, Jones 13th, Gibbs 14th, Suarez 15th, Logano 16th, Bell 17th. Bell was also involved in that big incident. Hustlebor 18th, Haley 19th, Kyle Busch 20th, Allmendinger 21st, Custer 22nd, Noah Gragson 23rd, Austin Dillon 24th, Zane Smith 25th, Chastain 26th, William Byron 27th, Todd Gillen 20th, Cody Ward 29th, Stenhouse rounds out top 30, SVG 31st, Tyler Reddick 32nd, Ty Dillon 33rd, Poole 34th, McDowell 35th, Bubba 36th, and Herbst 37th. So I'm just glad this weekend is over. Honestly, for Pocono, next weekend, Atlanta. Ooh, the hottest ticket in town, Atlanta Motor Speedway, which has been one of the only tracks the next gen has improved, in my opinion. So, Xfinity, usually shit. But maybe it'll be better, who knows. But yeah, Xfinity and Cup at Atlanta, and then the trucks will be at Lime Rock. It's not a weekend off, they're just racing at Lime Rock. So, Lime Rock weekend / Atlanta. So, yeah, that's all to say here. Thanks, I'm out. Peace.